I think I might have overdid it on the sprinkles. Good morning, muffins. It's Sheree. I'm having my fun little coffee today. Celia kept posting, or like showing me, or I think she posted it on Instagram, maybe with Instagram stories. I can't remember. But she kept making these fancy little coffees with just like a little bit of like fun colored sprinkles. And I was like, that is like an amazing way to start your day. Like, do something a little fancy for yourself. Won't be very high calorie. Just something a little extra to get a little pep in your step. So I went out yesterday and bought sprinkles. So I think we're gonna start making this a thing. We like muffin themed coffee. So yeah, I got on board today, although my big pieces have floated down. So we did not have muffin chat on Monday, unfortunately. Celia had some scheduling, issues. So she encouraged me to get on Instagram Live and do like a solo Instagram Live muffin chat, just me. I was super nervous. But I did it and it was so much fun. We had a pretty good turnout, a great conversation. I ended up talking for like an hour, just myself. Not myself, I was talking to the people live. But I didn't think I was going to be able to conversate. I didn't have trust in my amazing talking abilities. But it was super fun. So I think we're going to do that from now on if we have dog emergency. I think we're going to do that from now on if one of us can't do the chat. We're going to try and do it on Instagram. So be sure to follow us down below. I'll put the links. All it is you have little stories, kind of like Snapchat, and then you just click on our story. It'll say live right below it, and then you can tune in live and chat with us, or just one of us. I don't think we can do it at the same time. So I had a really successful weekend. We went to 2 social events where I did not overindulge at all. Saturday night we got invited to our neighbor's house, which was last minute-y, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to like bring a dish or anything like that, but I was like, we're gonna eat before we go. So I made a super yummy, simply filling dinner. So that way when I went there, I was super satisfied, not hungry. I did end up, I think I snacked on 3 sausage balls, but I tracked them. So just like dainty little appetizer eating. And then once I started getting snacky and the food started looking really good to me, around like 10 or 10:30, I was like, we should go home. So we did. And so we avoided catastrophe there. And then we did the exact same thing the next day. A little less success maybe. Sunday we had a birthday party for a little one to go to, so we showed up late. And we were gonna eat before we went, but we decided that it might be worth it because her dad makes really good food if we would just, eat responsibly at the party. But when we got there wasn't a whole lot of food. I guess we'd gotten there too late. So we decided instead to leave the party a little bit early and go get dinner. We went to Longhorn, which, I don't know. I tracked everything at Longhorn and I hadn't eaten anything that day, so I ended up just eating all of my daily points for that day in that one meal. But it wasn't that good, and I feel like it was a waste of my points, even though I didn't go into my weeklies. I think I only went in by like 6. And that was because they brought that loaf of bread out, guys. What? I'm using my super cute new little mug that I showed you guys on Friday. I'm in love with this cup, guys. I've used it like every day this week. It's hand wash only, which is the only thing I don't like because your girl is lazy. But it's worth it to wash it. It's just so stinking cute. It just puts me in a good mood. Gotta sprinkle. So I am feeling uber prepared for this weekend going camping. I sat down, made an exact food list of the things that I'm going to eat with the points value. I think I'm actually going to attempt to do simply filling on this trip. I might end up switching it in the app if I need to save myself some weeklies or something, depending on if there's some food there that I wasn't prepared for. But all the foods that I'm bringing are simply filling, and the meal plan that I made is simply filling. So I'm pretty excited. If I can make it through, this will be the first camping trip that I have stuck to my diet completely, and the first time I've ever done simply filling, like on an outing. So that is one thing with camping, is you can control the food that you bring, and since it's only me and I don't have to worry about feeding my husband, I can bring the foods that I need to eat to stay on my plan. So not a lot going on today. I do need to run to the grocery store. I feel like I go to the grocery store so many times during the week. I always forget something. But I really want to make sushi, and I want to buy and try imitation crab. I know I've had it before, like not unknowingly, but I've never purchased it, so like I don't know where it is. So I'm gonna try and find it. Although if I can find real crab meat, I just might get that. But I'm just craving sushi rolls and I wanted to make my own. So yeah, and then I also gotta get some stuff for the hubs. So I'm gonna run to the store today. But other than that, it's just at home, working, cleaning my house. Alright guys, well I'm going to hop off of here and I will check in with you guys when I eat some breakfast. Been eating really light breakfast this week, like just fruit, so it might not be exciting. But I'll check in with you guys in a bit. Plot twist! So I'm on my way home from the grocery store. I did find imitation crab, super excited. I don't know why it's 2 Smartpoints, because it's just reconfigured white fish, so I don't understand why it's 2 Smartpoints, but I'll use some weeklies, I guess, to make sushi today. But a friend of mine texted me, and she wants to meet for dinner tonight, so I'm gonna go home and look at the menu. Luckily, I haven't eaten anything yet, because it's still early. So I'm gonna go home and look at the menu of the restaurant and see if I can't Simply Filling it, and if I can't, then I might have to switch to Smartpoints for the day. Yeah, so just a little bit of a plot twist. And it's a freaking pizza place, guys. Like, what even am I gonna do that's Simply Filling at a pizza place? I was thinking I might just do a salad and then get the dressing on the side and then just count the points for the dressing. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. But I guess I'll check back in with you guys when I have a more solid plan. Just got home. Most attractive lighting. Having a big bowl of fruit. It's just cantaloupe, honeydew melon, and some grapes. And then I'm gonna have 1 giant mason jar of water. So that's gonna be my grub until lunchtime. I gotta make some rice. Okay, so this is my first time ever trying to hand roll sushi. It's a little bit rough. Also, brown rice just doesn't stick as good as white rice, but we're gonna see how this goes. I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat all of this, but I didn't want to waste my cut up veggies. So I'll show you in a bit when I cut them up, but I'll pop these in the fridge for a little bit and see if they soften up, and I'll show you guys in a minute. True life, you can't always make things look like Instagram. So because it's brown rice, it is not sticky at all, so when I try and cut it, it just shoots out. I successfully did 3 rolls, but I know that when I pick them up, they're going to fall into pieces. So I'm just going to eat these in a tubular fashion, kind of like a burrito. I've got some of this coconut aminos. Everything in here is Simply Filling except for the crab meat. It said that half a cup was 2 Smartpoints, but I don't think I even have a half a cup in there. And I also have 1 tablespoon of whipped cream cheese in one of these. And I'm counting the avocado as my healthy fat for the day. So this is going to be lunch. Wish me luck. So I just finished lunch. I only ate 1 full roll. The other one, half of it exploded and I couldn't get the other 2 to formulate a roll. And then the other roll that had the cream cheese in it, I only ate half of it because it just wasn't really that great. I think whipped cream cheese is not the best method either for homemade sushi. I think I'm going to invest in a roller and then try and see if there's any tips and tricks for brown rice. So really I only ate the roll that was avocado and cucumber. It was delicious. So yeah, so I don't even think I had 1/4 of a cup of crab meat. I might count it as 1 weekly because I did probably have half a tablespoon of cream cheese and probably less than 1/4 of a cup of crab meat. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to count it at. Level 97, don't want to be going to the gym right now. I'm struggling. I really didn't want to go. I really want to go 5 days this week. Like, get it, girl. But I went to go and pack my gym bag, and last night I totally forgot to take my swimsuit and towel out of my bag, so they're just in like a still wet clump from yesterday. So I smell delightful, and it's really hard to get back into a already still wet swimsuit when you're just a little chunky. So that was fun. But yeah, not let it stop me. Go team. The good news is that since I am making myself go, there's a Hobby Lobby right across the street from the gym. So I might pop in and see if there's any fun sprinkles. Not that I need more sprinkles, I'm just obsessed. I encourage you to also sprinkle your coffee. If you guys are on Instagram and you post a picture of your coffee, hashtag it muffin mugshot. Get it? Because it's a mug. Mugshot. And that way we can see your delicious coffees as well. I think we're just gonna try and get super fancy with it, like day. In other news, I need a friend. I need a friend that lives here that has a really cool husband or is single. Because the friends that I'm going camping with this weekend, it was going to be 2 couples and me, because my husband is antisocial, so he doesn't really like to do much things. He likes to hang at the house. That's like his jam. And so it was going to be 2 other couples and then me, which is fine, because I mean, I'm a social butterfly. But one of the couples, their dog is sick, and they're not sure it's going to make it, and so they're not going to be able to make it to camping, which means it's just going to be the 3 of us, which I mean, I don't really care, but I don't know, maybe that's going to be boring. But if I had a friend who had a cool husband, she could get in the tent with me. That sounded weird. We could camp together, and then there'd be 4 of us. Also, I feel a little bit like I'm out of the closet. I finally told everyone on my beauty channel that I have this channel. I don't know why I have such anxiety. I had such anxiety. I can't speak words. I don't know why I had anxiety. I don't know why I had anxiety about mixing the 2. I don't know, I felt like maybe since they're 2 different genres of the internets, that like nobody would have any interest in those things. But you know, I think weight loss is a very personal struggle, and I think I'm not, obviously, because this is a great community, I'm not the only one that struggles with it. So then I started thinking, well, you know what, I bet I have some beauty channel ladies that are also interested in weight loss, or maybe they just want to see what my life is like, because it's super exciting. So I made a video on my other channel and posted it today. So hi beauty channel ladies, I'm really glad you're here. I'm sorry it took me so long to admit that I was cheating on you guys with these wonderful ladies over here. But come into the club, we're all very friendly here and a little less fluffy. Alright, I'm gonna quit chatting so I can drive safely. But yeah, so going to the gym, I'll check in with you guys at some point. I should not say that at the end of every clip, because I feel like I say that like 17 times a day. I'm like, I'll check in with you guys later, obviously, or there wouldn't be any more vlog. It would just end here. Hi y'all! I did physical fitness. My hair always gets wet on the ends. I just ordered another swim cap, so hopefully I can avoid that in the future. There's a guy doing shiesty looking things. I'm gonna stare at him awkwardly. I see you, boo. I'm on my way home, gonna make my hubby dinner and get ready myself. So I'm exhausted. I guess I'll have to put on some makeup, but maybe I'll look less crazy when you see me next. But I don't know. It's a strange world. All right, I'm gonna hop off here, but I'm not gonna say it. Catch you on the flippity flop. Hi guys, it's me. Oh wait, you know that already. So I'm on my way to dinner. So I did some points finagling, and I went and I entered in all of my food for lunch, and it was only 9 points. So I figure it will be safer for me to just do Smartpoints, because I've got like 21 points left for the day if I count points, and if I don't count points, I'm gonna go into my weeklies by like all of them. So that just doesn't make mathematical sense to me. So I'm definitely gonna get a salad. I don't know which one. Since I have 21 points, I might end up getting a salad that has like fried chicken on it, just because I do have the points. Why not? But I looked on their website and there are quite a few salads that I find interesting. We shall see. Eating out is tough on Simply Filling. Usually I just try and pick Simply Filling foods, but if I haven't had very many points for the day, then I don't think there's anything wrong with just switching over to Smartpoints. That's why I love having both programs at my disposal. So yeah, so we will see how dinner goes. But I actually don't want to stay out too late, because my friend texted me and said that Game of Thrones, the next week's episode, got leaked from hackers on the internet, so I think we have it already, and I might want to watch it with my hubby. I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan. So excited. Who else is watching it? This season has been the best season for Game of Thrones. I am like glued to my seat with every episode. I want some Targaryen and Jon Snow action to be all up in my business. Like, let's get it going. So anyway, I'm not gonna say it. I'll catch you guys on the flippity flop. Oh yeah. Alright guys, so I'm done with dinner. It was freaking delicious. So luckily I was able to order a half salad. So instead of a full salad with full chicken tenders, it was just like a little one person size salad, and it came with 2 chicken tenders on top. So that's, I looked in the app, I counted it as 8 points for the chicken tenders, and then it had cheese on it, shredded cheese, and then bacon bits. I counted it as a fourth a cup of shredded cheddar, which I think was 3 points. I can't remember. And then the bacon, there was only like 2 tablespoons of like those real but not real bacon bits. And then the rest was vegetables. And then I did get ranch, but I got it on the side. And I only used, they brought me 2 ramekins, which I'm assuming are 2 tablespoons each. And I only had 1 of them. So I can't remember the exact points, but I calculated that exact meal before I left. And I have 2 points left for the day, but I'm not going to eat them because it's 8:30. I'm probably going to go to bed soon. And just for the safety reasons and because I ate fried food, I'm just not going to eat anything else for the day. So I'm going to go ahead and end my vlog here. It was a productive dinner. We got everything discussed and decided that we needed to discuss and decide. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you are here from my beauty channel, thank you so much for coming over. I look forward to speaking with you guys on a more regular basis. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!